Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Delta Rules. In today's video, we're going to be talking a little bit more about unusual options activity. Now, guys, once again, keep in mind the information and opinions presented by Delta Rules and myself are for educational purposes only. Trading stocks and options involve risks that are not suitable for all investors. You must always do your own due diligence. Now, guys, if you don't know anything about options, I do have 3 courses on options down below. Also, I do have a video showing you how to set up scanners on Thinkorswim. So, guys, the first actual index that we're going to get into today is going to be the SQQQ. Now, this is the ultra short index for the actual QQQ, which is where most of the not most, but the biggest tech companies are located. So there is a lot of calls being traded today for the SQQQ, which means that someone is betting for the QQQ to go down. So pretty much someone is betting that big tech stocks will go down in the short term, at least from what I could tell here on the option chain. Now, taking a look, let's take a look at the chart. Let's see how this is going. So we could tell that SQQQ has been actually rising for the next couple of days. Let's take a look at a year chart, and we could tell that, you know, this probably has gone through some reverse splits as well, and that's the reason why you guys see that price so high on the back end. However, this is something that is getting traded a lot. There's a lot of calls being traded, especially today for the short term. 47% of the calls were actually purchased at the ask price. If we come down here to the option time and sales, we could see right away that someone is making a very short term very high bet on that the SQQQ will go down. You know, they're not necessarily giving us a specific strike price because it looks like they're in the money. Oh no, actually, I am so sorry. No, it's calls. I apologize. This things sometimes get me confused. However, it's calls since it is the inverse of the QQQ. So they think the SQQQ is going up, so they think the QQQ is actually going down. So they actually purchased this short-term 16 calls for literally 2 days from now, and they're pretty much betting that the SQQQ will go above $16. Now, if we could take a look here, we see more short-term bets that the QQQ will go to $16. And as we guys can see here, I mean, you know, there's more call buying. It looks like, you know, quite a bit of. It looks like it's like 16 days to expiration or something like that. But there's a lot of calls being purchased here, and this is something I noticed. This is actually something I've been noticing for the past couple of days, that it's been back and forth between the calls and the puts. That lets me know that there's a lot of uncertainty in the market, especially with tech stocks. So this is a bet I'm going to be looking at closely, simply because if this moves, as you guys could tell, volatility is a little low. Even though, you know, it may seem a little high, it's only, you know, if we look at the historical volatility and the actual 52-week IV low and high, we could tell that that's not that high for this stock. However, or for this index. However, if it actually starts running, this premiums for those options will get real expensive, and it will be a good idea to actually be on the, you know, on the good side of this. So I really think I've been seeing this for a couple of days, so I really think SQQQ will be going up, at least for the short term. At least, you know, from what I can see here, it looks like for the short term we may have a little dip on the actual tech stocks. So that's that. The other company I actually wanted to look at with you guys was MU, and that is Micron Technologies, and that is there we go, MU. Let me go ahead and pull that up. And as you guys can see here, 43% of this puts, and as you guys can see here, the multiplier for the puts, it's not too high. However, this doesn't really trade that many puts. Volatility is quite low, so I really like it, and it looks like 43% of those puts are being bought at the ask price. Now, taking a look down here, I can see that someone is selling calls, selling those 97 calls, we can see because it's 181, it's a little bit closer to the bid size. Either they're selling or they're getting out of that position. And then we see that someone over here is actually buying puts, because this is actually on the side of the ask section. So, and we can see here once again that, you know, more puts are being bought, more puts are being bought. These are quite big orders right here. We can see more puts here. These are big orders, guys. So that lets me know that someone is thinking that Micron will go down, and Micron has not gone down for a long time. As you guys can see here, this is a year chart for Micron, and that this stock has just been on a tear. Micron engages in the provision of memory and storage solutions. So that is what they do. They have been doing really good in this economy. So the fact that someone is betting against it doesn't surprise me. I mean, it's quite high. I think it's definitely at its all-time high right there. So it doesn't surprise me that, you know, if someone would think that the tech stocks are going down soon, then, you know, Micron will most likely go down as well. So, but, you know, taking a look at this, it just looks like it's a lot of puts being purchased for this period. This is a bet I will follow. The volatility is there, so it's beautiful. This is not a risky bet. So it looks good. This is what I'm looking at. But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for everyone that has been subscribing. I really appreciate that. Like and subscribe if you're liking the videos that are still coming out. I will keep them coming. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there. Love you guys.